Welcome, Internet, to semifinals of the first ever Poto Slam Quarantine Invitational. We started with 16 and we are now down to 4. And in this first bout, we have number 14 seed Lady Di going up against number 7 seed, who is the lowest seed remaining in the competition, George Lee. So I guess he is the favorite going into this top 4. Not to put any pressure on you, George. Yeah. So one of these will go in the finals against the winner of the Crazy Face Mecha Miles bout, and we will have a consolation round. Currently, we have a $50 first place prize for first place. That's why it's the first place prize, and $25 for second place. We would love to raise that or give out more. If you are in a position to donate, we are on PayPal. It is paypal.me/Budoslam. You can donate there, however that works. But anyways, now what we need you to do is watch this video, get comfortable, pick a winner when you watch both of them, and then email us your vote at the address I will give after the 2 videos. So anyways, welcome to semifinals, ladies and gentlemen. And here we go. The first poet, Lady Di. Give it up for Lady Di.
I can't help but wonder where love comes from. Is it the heart in the chest or the mind in the head? Even if I never really understand, I know that for me, a lot of love comes just from the hands. She held my hand for the first time when we were leaving a concert so we wouldn't get separated in the crowd. My heart danced and my feet moved with the beat. I was guided by voices, not the band. I mean the love language that spoke through the heat of her hands. Since then, I have held her again a number of times. And the moment we release, I can't see clearly. Have you ever had a friend that you loved so dearly it ruined romance for you? Like, how am I supposed to fall in love with someone new if they can't make me feel the way my best friends do? I like to hold my friends' hands when they're cold, close to my chest. I can never let go of this, so effortless. She holds my hand and makes me feel alive when I need it the most. Do they make Hallmark cards for moments like this? I'm thinking of something like reverse sympathy cards. Instead of saying, sorry for your loss, they'd say, thanks for being here today. Because when I say that she makes me feel alive, I mean she makes me release my grip on wanting to die. She holds my hand when I'm falling apart. It's like the Japanese art of kintsugi, where you take broken pottery and fill the cracks with gold. I'm so lucky that when my heart is broken, she pieces it back together and I've got her hand to hold. I love her to the moon and back, so maybe I could build a celestial train track for us to escape any threat of pandemic. Social distancing means 6 feet apart, but feels like 6 planets away. My heart is heavier than every star I wished on yesterday. My desperation is hard to disguise. I look at her with puppy dog eyes. In total awe, I'm waiting for the day that she'll hold my paw again.
Ladydy. That is how you spell Lady Di. You're going to need to know that if you're going to vote for her, but you don't know if you're going to vote for her yet because you have yet to hear this next poet, which is George Lee. I'll tell you how to spell his name when he's done. But clap, cheer, stomp your feet, hoot and holler for the next poet in this first semifinals bout. Give it up for George Lee!
He painted me a picture of his mother's son. Told me this is who she expected him to fall in love with, but my colors did not fit in those lines. My rainbow ran in scribbles. I told him I could be his mold. I told him shape me into whatever you need me to be, and for a while I was his lover, and we took on the world through starry eyes or rose-colored lenses. He spelled my name special, looked at me like I was magic, looked at me like I would never be found on the back of his milk cartons, but it was in these moments I would forget my human skin. I would forget how sleeping alone felt and the radio became our song. Back when I knew his favorite color or how his apartment was decorated. Would fold myself to fit neatly in place with his feng shui. Y'all, for a while I had his back like a brace. Let him lean on me when the weight of the world pushed down a little too hard. I took his negative and saged his as a silver lining. But it was in these moments I would forget my human skin. I would peel it back to show him the marrow inside of my bones. I bled for him. I turned 7 days into a year, and I'll be damned if I didn't become a desk calendar for him, scheduling our dates around his affair. Back when I found myself his game, move me around to the sound of your ego. Was his pawn and he the banker, and I did not ask any other questions except for, what else? I told him I was his. I just didn't realize how literal he would take it. For a while. I was his rag doll, and I let him come and go as he pleased. And it was in these moments I would forget my human skin. I would forget my pulse's purpose, because for a while he was everything that I needed. And so I laid him at the altar, and I worshipped how my uncle pastor taught me. But I never meant for that to become his echo. And I never meant for me to become a shadow, looking for myself in all of the pieces I forgot to give away. Yep, here I stand, broken, seemingly incomplete, bleeding on the marble floor, we lips stained together. I guess I've never really kissed any men, only tasted the same secret from different lips, because even now I am whole. Even now I am worthy of everything you wouldn't give to me. You whispered a lie into my ear until I believed it, so you can have the limbs I cut off for you. Put them on your shelf and remember me next summertime. But when you realize that I have an entire religion written on my skin, learn your lesson without praying to me. Never meant to start another war in the name of misunderstandings, and what a shame that our testimonies will never see the same page, and what a shame that you've become the enemy you said you'd never become. What a shame, what a shame, what a shame.
Georgie Lee, and that is how you spell George Lee. You need to know that if you want to vote for him. So that's what you got to do right now. Decide which of those two poets you want to see make it to finals, and email your vote to poroslampoetry@gmail.com. poroslampoetry@gmail.com. We are actually not going to announce the results of semis until Tuesday night at 10 o'clock. We're going to be doing a live Project Mayhem Improv Slam on Zoom Tuesday. Check our Facebook, our Instagram, our Twitter for the Zoom information later. It's not up yet. But anyways, it'll be up by Sunday, okay? So check on Sunday. But that's it, man. Thank you for watching. Thank you for voting in advance. We appreciate all of that. If you can contribute, we thank you for that. But that's it, you guys. The next bout will go up Sunday morning. So vote for this. Come back Sunday and let us pick a winner and see who's going to make it to finals. All right, guys. Good night and good luck.